Yo, it's Random. In a day and age where political correctness has infected mainstream comics and movies, we have only one source of entertainment left that won't push SJW's ideology down our throats. Or at least as much. But hey, I'll take what I can get. And this show is called The Boys. The Boys is a really good show. You should watch it. It's amazing, man. It shows what living in a true superhero show would be about. But we're not talking about The Boys. We're talking about... Sorry for the long pause there. Invincible is basically this comic that Amazon picked up and they wrote a show about it. It's pretty cool, it's pretty gory, and even though it has a lot of teenager love drama, all this stuff I really don't like, I can tolerate it because the good outweighs the bad a lot. It has everything I love. Hell, it even has one of an SJW doctor getting wrecked or something. Satisfying. But honestly, Invincible is on a tight leash because apparently it pissed some people off because it has some forward feminism character and the SJW doctor, which got destroyed. But honestly, I don't blame these people, and I honestly side with them because, well, we're all sick and tired of what Marvel and DC is doing, and we're tired of being called bigots and stuff like that for not wanting ideals pushed down our throats. But anyway, guys, you should really watch Invincible. It's awesome. It's gory. I won't spoil anything, or I'll try to. But it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, like the service where you get free shipping or something, it's included. You get Amazon Prime Video. It's good, honestly. But besides that, me saying that it's good, I think I should do more detailed stuff. So yeah. So it starts off with our main manga character, our main anime protagonist, Mark Grayson, which reminds me a lot of Dick Grayson in terms of design and name. He wants to be like his father and be a superhero, but he's quickly bitch-slapped by the fact that being a superhero isn't as beautiful as it is, and he has to mix that in with his personal life and his teenage life, which there's a lot going on, like high school exams, relationships. Like I said, I don't like romantic drama, but hey, I'll get what I can take. And we see Mark as a character develop in all this, because there's, like I said, it's a lot of blood, and when they're animating this show, they don't pull any punches when it comes to the gore or anything. But it's not like that. But I hope they don't have like too much gore down to a point where it gets like redundant and like, oh, okay, I get it. He's getting tortured or something. Yeah, whatever. But if you don't like gore, then unfortunately the show isn't for you. And if you're willing to like withstand it, well, yeah, it's not. Plus, the first episode, something massive happens. If you already watched it, then I don't have to tell you. But anyway, that's it. I really hope that the show gets better. But one thing that I don't get, like, this is gonna enter to spoil territory, so fuck off the video. Like, there's these two guys called the twins or something. They're basically clones. And they're always like, no, you're the clone, no, you're the clone. And then in one episode 3 or 4, I don't know what it was, one of them gets killed, and he clones himself again. And cloning in that universe takes a while, down to a point where he can go like underground or something, get a tattoo, and then go to his clone and say, you're the clone. Why? Because the original one has this tattoo. And so yeah. I just don't get it. That's just a nitpick that I have, because it's, even though their skin can be rarely pierced, they can still find a way to get a tattoo or something so they can distinguish themselves from one another. I mean, seriously, Jesus Christ, cloning takes some time, and they should have more than enough time to get a tattoo or something. It doesn't matter what the tattoo is. It literally doesn't matter. It could be a fucking musical symbol and done. But they're still like, oh no, you're the clone, fuck you. That's why. I'm sorry, it just frustrates me sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. Watch Invincible, and yeah, that's about it. See ya. So in this section of the video, I'm more or less gonna talk about this Amber girl. Now, at first, Amber didn't really bother me much, honestly, because she was just a character that was like there. But in episode 7, I think I really despise her now, because in the previous episode, episode 6, we see how Mark revealed his identity to his best friend William, and I really like William, and he was super understanding on why Mark kept it a secret. But however, Amber, when Mark told her that he was invincible, she was like, oh, I already knew that for months or weeks or whatever, and she was like being super angry at him because he was lying to him. I'm pretty sure she's smart enough to figure out what would have happened if she knew he was secret identity. I mean, they clearly have comic books here, so they clearly must have superheroes, or that tired trope of, oh, if you find out my secret identity, then you're a liability. Like, that sort of stuff happens because we see this in like mafia and real events where if they find out mafioso's family, they kidnap the family, they torture him, beat them, kill him, or whatever to just fuck with the superhero or the person who ordered a hit from. But I honestly cannot believe how perpetuous she's, or how annoying she is, and she's making it all about herself. Eve is in her situation because I like her advice more and her point of view more when it comes to this, because she was like, well, maybe you should have lied to her, or maybe you should have been doing that, like leading her on or something. Keep in mind, she told Mark that he shouldn't tell Amber who he really was. And William kind of gave him like more or less the same advice, not to stand her up and stuff like that. But either way, Amber and William both understood way more than Amber did, and that's why I liked them more. I also want to talk about like Eve's parents. I mean, Eve's parents, because her father was like, no, you need to take him back. I don't care if he cheated on you. If my daddy ever caught that one of my sister's boyfriend cheated on her, he would slap the living fuck out of him, and he will make sure that dude never ever gets into the same room as them. Like, seriously. I saw a clip of this in YouTube again, and a commenter said that maybe he cheated on his wife and his wife forgave him, which seems like a really standard, like a good theory. But that was just a few more nitpicks from me. Yeah, so anyway, I just finished watching the last episode, and I honestly pretty liked it a lot so far. But my main complaint is, Amber. Like, this thing that basic white girls say on Twitter all the time, like, I cheat on him, but if he doesn't accept me at my worst, he doesn't deserve me at my best. That type of shit. And that's basically what Amber did. Like, he got his ass beat for it, and basically, she was like, oh, Mark, I need to get back to him, and like, shit like that. I mean, seriously, Mark should just leave her ass. I don't care if he ends up with William, Eve, or whatever, just not with Amber. That type of shit. Like, yeah. Oh, one more thing, like, that thing I said about the Muller twins, like, I'm glad, like, they didn't let that be a plot hole, so, yeah, in one episode, when they were done cloning Rudy, they say, it doesn't end good when one of us knows he's the clone, like, 100% knows. So, yeah. Invincible, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And yeah, I guess that's really all about it. See ya.